How much debt do you have? I got more than I'd like to have. I think all of us could say the same thing, right? But there's good debt and there's bad debt. Like, here's an example. This is my home, right? I got some debt associated with this thing. In Southern California, you better believe there's some debt associated with this thing, right? But then there's also cars, and there's also credit cards, and there's also the home improvement loan you took out, and college loans, and debt consolidations, and medical bills, and all these things, right? The question of how much debt do you have is a really, really important one, because debt that appreciates is okay when it comes to financial principles of success, right? So if you own a home and there's some debt associated with that, that's okay. However, a car depreciates. So if you have debt on a car, that's not okay. If you have student loans, that's not okay. Now, some of them are necessary. It's necessary to take on these debts. I get that part. But one of the most important things that you can do right now, if you want to start improving your financial situation, improving your life, is getting rid of your debt. Now, that's a challenge, isn't it? Right? Of course it is. If you could just snap your fingers and get rid of your debt, you would have done it already, wouldn't you? But getting rid of your debt now will free up more cash flow for you to make investments and do things and invest in assets that are going to appreciate or gain in value over time. So the only way that I know of to begin paying off debt is to either reduce the debt you have by selling off things that you have, which is probably not an option, or you wouldn't have acquired those things in the first place, right? Or begin earning more money. Now, one of the ways that you can do that is something that I started doing several years ago. My wife and I have completely transformed our lives in the last couple of years by beginning to earn money online in just a couple of hours a day. I do it outside of my job. I still work full time, but that extra $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month completely changed everything for us. We were able to pay off all kinds of debt. We were able to pay off cars. We were able to pay off credit card debt. We were able to pay off medical debt. I mean, it's been unbelievable. And now we've got all that extra cash flow because we don't have those debts to pay on anymore. And I would encourage you to get into whatever you need to, engage in whatever activities you need to begin earning more money right now so you can start paying off that debt. But if you don't have any idea where to start, click on the link below the video. It'll take you to www.workingwithbrian, and I'll show you the blueprint that I used over the last couple of years to change my life. And whether you do it the way I did it, or whether you do it on your own, you have a different plan, either way, it doesn't make any difference to me. What's important is that you begin to do it, that you begin to take care of it right away. How much debt do you have is a question that you want to be able to answer with a smile on your face here in just another couple of years. I think I can help you do that. Click on the link. I'll see you on the other side.